We shall now proceed with the award of the prizes for biomedical science. And this year's science winners will be introduced by Joan Massagué. It is most appropriate for Joan to be introducing the science prize winners because 6 years ago he himself was our very first biomedical prize winner, alongside Christo and Jean-Claude, who were our first arts prize winners. Joan's professional home is the Memorial Sloan-Kettering Cancer Center, where he is chair of the Cancer Biology and Genetics Program and a Howard Hughes Medical Institute investigator. He is a member of the National Academy of Sciences and has earned many other honors in addition to being the recipient of the Vilcek Prize. He is also a member of the board of directors of our foundation and a member of the selection jury for the Biomedical Science Prize. So he has been very, very helpful and very close in working and helping our foundation. And we are grateful to him that he is going to come and introduce the winners of this year's Vilcek Foundation prizes for biomedical science.
Well, it's always a great pleasure when this day comes in the year to make the pilgrimage to Columbus Circle and up the elevators to the Vilcek Prizes. And especially this year when I have been asked to officiate on behalf of the Biomedical Science Prizes. Although this year the Vilcek Prizes in general, they have suffered from a sort of a mix-up, a transposition of elements, a cross-dressing, if you will, or perhaps a case of happy symmetries across the aisle that nobody intended. I say this because if you think about it, this year Vilcek Prize in the arts is about biology, and the prizes in biomedical sciences are about dance. How so? Well, dance, there is no celebration of the beauty of the human body like dance. Dance is the ultimate display of the marvel of our body in movement of the body and the mind. So in recognizing dance, the 2012 Vilcek Prizes, in a way, are paying tribute to biology. The 2012 Vilcek Prizes in biomedicine are about the highly choreographed dance of the molecules that make our bodies go. The 2012 Vilcek Prize in Biomedical Science is awarded to Dr. Carlos Bustamante, a native of Peru, Lima, Peru, and now a professor of molecular and cell biology and physics at the University of California, Berkeley, and also an investigator of the Howard Hughes Medical Institute. Dr. Bustamante is recognized for pioneering inventions that made it possible for the first time to study the workings of molecular machines that sustain life in our cells. His laboratory develops magnetic and optical tweezers to manipulate single molecules. Tweezers for single molecules. Can you imagine? For most people, a microscope is a microscope, but for Dr. Bustamante, a microscope is just an opportunity to tinker, to take it apart, to shuffle its parts, and to create new machines to explore the biology of molecules down to single molecules. You know, to see what is previously unseen. For example, the elasticity of DNA. And DNA, our genes, actually he shows they are elastic. Or the machine-like behavior of molecular motors. Not content with this, Dr. Bustamante has learned to take apart and put back together the molecular engines that drive our genes. Carlos Bustamante, ladies and gentlemen, is a master tinkerer of the mechanics of life. The 2012 Vilcek Prize for Creative Promise in Biomedical Sciences is awarded to Alice Ting, a Taiwanese-born investigator and now an associate professor of chemistry at the Massachusetts Institute for Technology. She graduated from Harvard, earned a PhD with Professor Peter Schultz at the Scripps Institute, where she studied unnatural amino acids, and was a fellow with Professor Roger Chien at the University of California in San Diego, where she worked on light-emitting molecules, proteins. Since 2002, in her own lab at MIT, Dr. Ting has used her training and her uncanny gift for biology and chemistry to create light-emitting molecules, proteins, inside cells. With that, Dr. Ting can watch these molecules travel from one spot within the cell to another. She can watch molecules make contact with each other and establish the transactions that sustain life. All thanks to her incredibly creative combination of chemistry and biology. So, Ting unites chemistry and biology, and Bustamante, biology and physics. Their trailblazing paths of discovery are complementary, convergent perhaps, like the lines on the rib of the Vilcek trophy itself. Alice gives molecules color and watches them move. Carlos tinkers with molecules as they are holding hands. This is how the Vilcek Prizes in Biomedical Sciences turn out this year. It's all about dance.